Hi, you're watching News 24 Live. I'm joined in studio once again by Sport 24 editor Garen Lamley to discuss the Ryder Cup. Garen, thanks for joining me.
Hi, Nick.
Once again, last Ryder Cup, there was some serious fireworks. Ian Poulter, what a legend. Can we expect something similar in the UK this time?
Yeah, Ian Poulter has been a legend now for Team Europe for a number of years. Quite annoying because I'm a big USA fan, so he's annoyed me the last couple of years. But on paper this year, the European team far superior to the American team. I struggle to see how America are even going to keep this close. It's always difficult in match play to say for sure. But when you stack up the two lineups, it's very difficult to find a weakness in the European team. Even their wildcards that they picked are pretty strong players. They've got a couple of nationalities covered there. They've got some really good match play players. They've got more experience in the US team. And they're playing at home, obviously. So very difficult to see that the USA team, led by Tom Watson, in Scotland. So even though it's the home of golf, Scotland, not a lot of Scottish players playing, but their crowd will certainly get behind the European team. So I see the team Europe holding on to the trophy without too much difficulty this year. Hopefully America make a contest of it, and it is close heading into the singles. Otherwise, TV viewership might dip a little bit. People turned off if it's really a foregone conclusion heading into Sunday's 12 singles matches.
Scotland being one of the tougher places to play golf, the Americans have shown that they can play links golf. Phil Mickelson winning the Open Championship.
Absolutely, and I think Tom Watson's going to look to his experienced players like Phil Mickelson, like a Jim Furyk, for example, to lead the team. They'll certainly play in every match that they can. All five is the maximum you can play, and he'll look to get points out of those players, and hopefully the rest of his team come to the party and pick up their own points. I expect Mickelson and Keegan Bradley to continue the partnership that they had in Medina 2 years ago. They were quite tough to beat, even though they were beaten on occasions. So I expect that to be one of the first teams out on Friday morning for the USA. But you've got Rory McIlroy, the #1 player in the world for Europe, and a number of other players playing really, really good golf. Martin Kaymer obviously sunk the winning putt 2 years ago. He's back. Sergio Garcia having a fantastic year. Got Ian Poulter, Lee Westwood, like household names in the European team. So the work's certainly going to be cut out for the USA. But having said that, like I said, match play, it's on the day. It depends on the weather conditions. In Scotland, where the American fans are fantastic travellers, I expect a lot of them screaming and shouting on the sidelines. So hopefully it is a close and exciting match. For me, 3 of the best days of golf the entire year are the Ryder Cup. You put away the millions and millions of dollars that they play for week in, week out, and you're playing now for your country, and you're playing for 11 teammates, and it brings out a sort of a different side of things. We saw Ricky Fowler with the USA sort of tattooed in his hair this week, so he's really in the spirit of things, and he's another player that America will look to. The youngsters, Ricky Fowler, Jordan Spieth, that 83-year-old Tom Watson wouldn't have played much golf, but has seen over the last few years on TV, and certainly they're going to be the future of American golf. Hopefully they get to sort of contribute towards their team total.
Garen, obviously the appeal is no doubt because golf finally becomes a team sport.
Right.
Certain golfers probably not cut out for it, notably Tiger Woods.
Absolutely. Tiger, like you said earlier, he puts the I in team. But he's not here this week. He's battling back injuries and a couple of other niggles, so he's out for pretty much the rest of the year. I'm sure Tom Watson would have picked him had he been fit. But he hasn't got a fantastic track record at both the Ryder Cup and the President's Cup. So I don't think America really lose too much with him. Obviously he's got the experience, he's been there, done that, but he hasn't got a lot of team experience and team success. So, like you correctly say, not a lot of match play is played around the world, but certainly, this is the one occasion where you can get together as a team, support each other. When matches are finished, then the players run back down the fairways, down the couple of holes to go and support their teammates, which you obviously don't see in a regular PGA European Tour event. So it's a fantastic camaraderie weekend of golf. Got all the wives out there, got captains, captain's assistants, all sort of on walkie-talkies and golf carts going back and forth, trying to support all their players that need some support. So fantastic to see. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Okay, so which way do you think it's going to go?
Well, there are 28 points on total available. Europe need 14 to retain the title. America will need 14 and a half to regain the trophy. I'm pretty sure Europe are going to win. I think it's not even going to be that close. I'm thinking sort of 16-12, maybe even 17-11, something like that. But hopefully it is close going into the singles. That's, I think, the one worry, that it's a foregone conclusion heading into Sunday already, and Europe only need to pick up 1 or 2 points, which I think they'll do comfortably. So, the best golfers in action this weekend. I certainly encourage everyone to watch, but I think, all the European fans are going to be celebrating come Sunday evening.